Sam and Shell's marriage today shows us that whether it's love, but whether it's down the street or whether it's on the other side of the world, the power of love between two people, transcends everything. It transcends borders, it transcends distance, it transcends culture, and that love is a very powerful thing. So.
Finally, there is one more person I'd like to acknowledge. She's the reason that we're all here. So for being patient with me and willing to overcome the distance and the months apart. For saying yes, even though when I proposed to you I was quite uncoordinated and forgot to properly ask you to marry me. For relocating all the way to Australia so that you and I could be together. And for being brave enough to agree to spend the rest of your life with me. I would like to thank my wife, Ritchelle, and let you know just how excited I am to spend the rest of my life with you. So, to the bride.
How good is he? I can't begin to tell you how proud I am and how excited I am to introduce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Healy. We're going to start the formal part of the evening now, which is, unfortunately for you guys, speeches. But as I said, you are going to sit there, you're going to smile and be very, very happy. Otherwise, I'll come and have a chat to you later.
No.
Yes?
Oh, yeah?
I've been told that a lot. Would you like me to get a microphone? More than happy to get a microphone. I must say it's been a true pleasure to watch the wedding of this young couple today, and watching Sam grow up has been a real joy to me. Sam was around when I got married, and it's been a pleasure for the last nearly 30 years to know Sam. I'm going to call on Mr. Peter Healy.
Hey, Pete!
Mr. Peter Healy is going to give us a few words. He's not excited about it, but he can say
Have another drink, Pete.
he's been Dutch couraging for the last hour. Peter Healy.
Hey, Pete!
Come on, Pete.
Mr. Healy's getting last minute instructions.
Just got to ask Kath what I'm going to say.
What you say? I'm all over this.
How you doing?
No, mate. Okay. First and foremost, thank everyone for coming today. I hope Sam and Phil celebrate.
That's okay.
Right.
You're allowed to come back, mate.
Come on, Kath. That'll help you out.
Bit of support there. Come on.
Jim, go and help.
He needs it.
Catherine, go.
Yeah, he needs it.
Everyone who made food, that's the word. Thank you very much. And the people in Shallow.
and renewal, who made such beautiful weather. Ritchelle, now we're in your 6 kids.
Oh.
It's such a beautiful night. Not long later, he threw it through his ankle. As soon as I heard him scream, I thought, Cat's going to kill me. He wasn't happy. You to speak up?
Yes!
They can't hear you, Pete.
Come on, Pete! Start again! Start again.
Yeah, it does.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No, it's tough up like that. Sam's never played this night since. Created a person in the game, mate, and so making it most of
You got them.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Catherine. We've had a couple of telegrams. I'm going to only read the polite ones out. To Sam and Ritchelle, congratulations. Best wishes and love from Jeff, Anne and family. Dear Sam and Ritchelle, sorry
You
for
hold
not being
this.
there. All the best for the future. Love from John, Mel, Alec, Elise, and Patrick. I now have the distinct, and I can't tell you how much pleasure I have to ask Sam to come up. And Sam's going to tell us a little story. And he's going to use the microphone. He needs it. He's going to be proud. Mr. Samuel Lee.
Firstly, I would like to sort of raise a glass to the gorgeous tribesmen and to thank them for their support and patience throughout this whole process. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I know that these few words kind of probably convey how grateful we are. So I don't actually have to do it, but
That's it.
Ethan,
You can do it.
no, you can do
No,
it.
you can do it.
Take it.
Come on, you're missing it.
wherever possible, thanks to the hard work of many of you who are present here. So, to those of you who cooked the food, to those of you who set up, and to those who prepared the decorations, to Father Greg for his excellent service, first Hello, Greg. To everyone who donated something to be used tonight, I would like to thank you all, and I hope to thank you all in person throughout the evening. undoubtedly quite considerable appreciation for being here, and I also appreciate that this is probably much further than most of you used to travel. So I thank you so much for making this easy. Furthermore, I'd like also for everyone to welcome those who couldn't be here yesterday. Family and friends back home, not able to be here. My relatives unfortunately overseas or in other places. So if we could all have an extra string.
Please go in.
And please keep them in your thoughts as we enjoy this evening. So,
Sam?
to Mr. and Mrs. Navaja, to Ryan and Raya, and to all missed loved ones. Now, I'd like to give particular thanks and also. Am I good? Alright. I'd like to give particular thanks and also somewhat of an apology to one person in particular for letting us use their house, to coordinating all of the preparations and procurements. Mum has done more work than I had any right to ask of her. I'm sure it caused you no small amount of stress over the past couple of weeks. So if you don't mind, I know you'll just clap, but if you don't mind, could you all please join me in sharing our appreciation for all of the hard work and support that you've shown us. I love you, Mum, and thank you so much for everything that you've done. Finally, there is one more person I'd like to acknowledge. She's the reason that we're all here. So for being patient with me and willing to overcome the distance and the months apart. For saying yes, even though when I proposed to you I was quite uncoordinated and forgot to properly ask you to marry me. For relocating all the way to Australia so that you and I could be together. And for being brave enough to agree to spend the rest of your life with me. I would like to thank my wife, Ritchelle, and let you know just how excited I am to spend the rest of my life with you. So, to the bride.
How good is he? How good is that? Proud of you, Sam. Thank you. Beautiful. It's now with a bit of trepidation I invite the best man up. This could go any way. So just before you come up, I just want a little story for Sam and Shell. Just a bit of old man advice. If you'll
You might need the microphone, friend.
if you'll indulge me. Sam, there's going to be a time that your friends are going to overtake you and you want to be with your friends. And we all like being with our mates as blokes. That's one of the things we like being with our mates. There's going to be a time that you're going to want to go out with your mates. And you want to spend a bit of time with them. And she's going to be at home, pissed off. Right? So let me give you this advice from nearly 30 years of marriage. When you get home drunk, and he will, come through the door singing as loud as you can. Right? Sing and praise everything. Just please sing loud. Right? Start undressing as you're walking towards the bedroom. Get to the bedroom naked. Slap her on the bum and say, "Lover boy is home." I guarantee you, mate, she'll stay asleep. She won't. Some advice? Otherwise, she's angry. Best man.
Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. All right, so for those who don't know me, I'm Mark. I'm the youngest man today.
Prove it.
Now, I'll try and keep this short and sweet so we can, get to what we all came here for, and that's, getting on the beers. So, but look, before I start, I just want to say thank you very much to the Healy family for all the great work they've done setting this all up today. It's been great, excellent. The food's been great, venue's great. So thank you very much. Great job, guys. Now, so I met Sam back in, the year was 2004, and it was the second day of year 7, and Mr. Woods sat us together in his maths class. What could possibly go wrong, putting the two shy, kind of awkward guys together? Well, unfortunately, much to my later chagrin, in the first few years of high school, a few things did go wrong. Unfortunately, me and Sam didn't always quite get along, unfortunately. But, things might have gone a bit far in a few places even. But I'm very happy to say, and very thankful, that by the end of high school, in those last couple of years in particular, me and Sam did become very good friends. I'm glad that we did because, and I don't think it wasn't just because we were in the games club together, playing Warhammer and Magic, but the Gathering. But it was because we have a lot of similar interests. We're into politics, to current affairs, to history, and I think some of the most memorable moments, most joyful, entertaining, humorous, and memorable moments have been spent with this man. So I thank him for all the good times. Whether it was in year 12, when instead of studying for our futures, we would skip class and go down to Latham Shops to drink Red Eye together. It's a good energy drink. Or in our later years, when we've grown up, we'd go down to the Magpies Club and, instead of going down to Civic and trying to pick up or, going to nightclubs, we would, sit down at the Magpies Club and discuss philosophy and politics and current events. And it was, for those of you that haven't been to the Magpies Club, unfortunately, it's gone now, rest in peace. It was very dank. It was very, very, it wasn't very friendly. It was quite, old and run down, and I think we were definitely the youngest people there by at least 30, possibly even 40 years. So, nonetheless, all the times I've spent with Sam have been fun, they've been memorable, and they've been great. And I remember one day at the Magpies Club, he comes to me and he says, "I've met this girl named Ritchelle from the Philippines." And I have to admit, I was a bit surprised. I thought, this would be very hard to keep it going, to make it work. But here we are. They've done it. They've got there in the end, and I'm glad they did, because I think Sam is a much happier, a much more determined, much more confident man after meeting Ritchelle. And to Ritchelle, all I can say is, if you can just get him to, lower his caffeine consumption to at least maybe double the recommended level, I think he'll be set. But look, I think the amount of work the amount of patience, the amount of dedication, the amount of work that Shell and Sam put into making this relationship work is tremendous, and it's commendable, and it's amazing. And I think they deserve our full congratulations for doing this. And I think I knew Ritchelle would be the one for Sam when a few years ago she came to me and she said, "Mark, for Sam's birthday, can you please, buy him out of the deal by soon-to-be former US President Donald Trump?" And if you all know Sam's political leanings, like I do, that's a very appropriate and very thoughtful present. And it was from that moment that I knew this relationship was going to go very far. Because of Donald Trump. He's a good man. So, I think Sam and Shell's marriage today shows us that whether it's love, but whether it's down the street or whether it's on the other side of the world, the power of love between two people, transcends everything. It transcends borders, it transcends distance, it transcends culture, and that love is a very powerful thing. So, just to summarise, or to wrap it up, I'll just say to Sam and Ritchelle, you've done it. Congratulations. After all those years of late nights on Facebook, talking or video chats, after all those holidays and birthdays spent apart, after all that time saving money to be able to go and see each other, you've done it. You've made it. You're here. You're together. And I'd like to wish you from the bottom of my heart the very best in your life together. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. That's lovely. Good job, mate. Thank you. 2 more things to go. 2 more formal parts of the evening. Mr. and Mrs. Healy. Jen, can you find a song? Anything that they can go and dance to that, please?
Oh, getting everyone's way.
We've done Dead with Crowd, that's an iPhone.
Sorry, I'll go this side so I don't elbow you. I'll just keep going, so just look at everyone else.
Down to the halfway mark, I think there's a little board in the middle. That's probably enough.
Well done.
Every day with you is magic. Every kiss is better than the last. It's a home I've never known, a place I know will last. For a lifetime of I love yous, 2 hearts, 1 beat. You whisper to me, be mine. For a lifetime, it's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed, and here we are for a lifetime. For a lifetime.
Every day I swear I need you. With each glance, I love you more and more. Our walls came crumbling down. Now hand in hand we soar. whisper to me, be mine for a lifetime. It's the little things that make our hearts meet. It's like I can hardly breathe when you say my name. I know we've waited and we've prayed, and here we are for a lifetime. Forever and ever for a lifetime. Forever, forever. My soul found you and fell in love. Now I can't get you out of my mind.